Hello everyone, Little Smith here, and another London attraction review. Now this will be of the London Bridge experience. A haunted house attraction is what Wikipedia called it, don't know why. That educates us over the history of the past 2,000 years of London history. So it goes back to Roman times. Now, like in the London Dungeons review, I will be trying to tell you as much as I remember about it. Now, luckily, I only been there. I went there on last Sunday, so I still remember it, hopefully clearly. So the London Bridge experience. I ordered tickets online. Unfortunately, I did not have any 2-for-1 voucher codes for it, so I had to buy two normal tickets, which I think is about £20 each. But again, you gotta remember taxes involved, so it was a little bit more for us. But we actually went in there, and it's actually quite weird when you go in there. So you go in there and you present your printed e-ticket to the clerk at the booth, and then you just go through and you join the others at the end of the line. And then there was about 15, 20, almost 20 people in our group. So it was a pretty good experienced group that was going in. Now the first one was the introduction. You had a guy in costume telling you about stuff and about the history of London Bridge. Of course, this was all to do with London Bridge and the Great Fire of London and the burning bridge and everything. So after he gives his initial chat, you follow him through a corridor which you hear a train. It roars up. It's like really good how it like roars up, and you can see the lights as you're going past. The it lights up by the side of you and like runs up to you and like misses you, because it like on a pulley system. You really think it's going to crash into you, but it's not. So it's a good model what they done there. So anyway, you go through this door and you're in a museum, like a one-room museum about London Bridge and the history of London and the Roman times and stuff. The reason for that is it's a bit more education value in everything. Also, it gives time for the actors to get prepared for the group, I suppose. And then it takes like a few minutes. I think it's about 10 minutes you're in there for. And then you get ushered through this other room, other corridors and stuff, until you get once I believe it's the and now this is where I find it tricky, because sometimes I forget which bit comes next. But a lot like before, I'll just say the stuff I remember. So you come to the part where they show you how they put the heads on spikes to display outside London Bridge in the olden times, and how they basically gutted people back then, put their bodies into cages and everything. So that was quite fun, really good interaction and good acting. So that was really good. Then you go into the church, which the church rooms, and I know I've forgotten one. I just remembered it, so I'll do it after the church. The church, they was saying that the church was built in like so many years, and this person did that and that person did this. I can't remember it word from bloody word, so bear with me. And it was basically built to keep away evil spirits and that. But some witches did go through, and the person that was doing the speech quickly ran up the ran up the hall where he was sitting in, and then he like accused one of the girls up there, like one of the people that was in our group, as like witchcraft, and wanted to give her a fair trial by tying her arms and legs up and putting her into the river Thames, I think it was, they said. And basically, if she escaped, that means she was a witch, and then they had to burn her at the stake alive. Or if she sank to the bottom and she drowns, that means she's not a witch and she can go free. Pretty sure you know what the problem with that was. Before going to the next bit, I want to do the first bit that I remember before the heads on spikes bit. As soon as you exit the museum, you go to the Roman part where they educate you about the Romans, and that was a pretty decent effect. There's like wooden floor, and you're sitting on like wooden planks and that, and all like roars up, and you could hear the Romans in the background, and the floor starts vibrating as the Romans start coming up. It's a bit suspenseful. You really think like the Romans are coming. So that's quite fun. Then they ushered through to the heads on spikes room, and then the church, what I talked about, and now we're back on track. The next room was the I think it's like the surgeon's room. I forgot what they called it, surgeon or doctors. It's like telling you how they did things in the Great Fire of London. All of a sudden, like, there was this great big plume of smoke, and you could hear like people screaming in the background. And he said, "Oh no, that's the London Bridge. It's on fire." So, and you're basically going through this this bridge part, in which it is quite warm, and it's like a bit smoky because like fumes and that. You could like see the clothes being held on like rope lines above your head, so it felt like you really were walking across the London Bridge, and like everything was on fire and stuff. Like not real fire, it's just like the effect of it. So you're basically going across, and then because like in some parts you get like heads, like severed heads, like, well, not real ones obviously, bashing inside the head because they're on the ropes and stuff. So that was like quite funny. Couldn't get them back by the same thing. Then it was again, they actually had a thing about Jack the Ripper on there, Whitechapel. So you're in a bar, and they tell you about it, and they tell you about the more about the London Bridge and stuff. They sing a little song, and that all of a sudden you could hear a scream from the adjoining room, which had to go through next. All of a sudden the girl telling us the stuff went through, and started saying, "Oh no, she's dead, the Ripper struck again." All of a sudden she ushered us through, and there laying on the floor was a supposed corpse of a woman, and a policeman pointing at her like that. And then you basically go through a mind your head tunnel, because it's like really low. It's about I think it's about 4.5 foot, so you have to like duck under this tunnel and go through. And then it was like the vortex, which the fun really begins. The vortex was really fast and disorienting, so it really messed with our heads a little bit. So we went through there, and then it was the tombs part. So after the warning about if you're pregnant, if you're this, if you're that, you can't go on it. So you had to like basically go with one of the staff back with the to the exit. But I wanted to go through it because I wanted to see what it was like. And then you basically go through down the stairs into the underground, and this was really underground under the London Bridge. And you basically have your picture taken, go into this booth, watch a 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, I forgot, video of the tombs, what you're about to experience, and it looked really scary during the video, and I was starting to shake a little bit because I did not know what to expect. And then you get called out. You have to do a conga line, like grab hold of the person's shoulders in front of you, so you don't split up. And then it's like a continuous walk through these passages and then into these rooms, like these actors jumping out and scaring you and everything. And then again, it was one of them attractions where the smells really hit you, and it smelled like old and gloomy and rotting, that kind of thing, which I think it really gives the effects a bit more doing that, so I quite enjoy that. Also, it was like smoke. It was like really dark as well, like low light effect, but you can still see, but it was really dark. Now I'm not going to give too much away, but I'm just going to say there was 2 big squeezes in which they were like really thin rubberized walls squashed together. You had to like basically push through them. I had to do it at an angle because I couldn't do it full on. Apparently there was a tree maze, even though I couldn't see it as a tree maze, and there was a crate maze. There was spider corridor. I'm just trying to remember what I had. There was the children's doll room, which was a really creepy. Children singing London Bridge and all that, and that Plague of London song, as well as like old decrepit children's dolls in the corners and everything. That was really creepy. And then you get so far, and then you get to the big finale, which I will not spoil, and then after that is a gift shop, so you can collect your photos and pay for your photos and stuff. And unfortunately I can't upload it here because I wasn't given a digital download, which was a shame. After the gift shop, you can either go to the cafe or go out the exit, and that was it. So in a way it was good. It was like straight in there. There wasn't any foyer like the dungeons or Shrek Adventure or Sea Life. It was just as soon as you enter the door, the girl was taking the tickets in front of you, and you basically join with the group, and that was it. You're in. So yeah, it was pretty good. Like I said before, for me it was £22 a ticket, so it was average, I suppose. I actually posted a review on TripAdvisor on there, so that was quite good. So yeah, overall I enjoyed it. It was quite good, nice and scary. I was kind of feeling it a little, getting a bit emotional in the tombs area. So yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be as good as that. So that was quite entertaining. So yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10, definitely. It is a must. Go there, do it now. And it's really good for Halloween as well. I think they got a Halloween event, Fearophobia, which is like a freak show thing, and I'm pretty sure that's the tomb section. So yeah, that was entertaining. Unfortunately I won't be able to do the Fearophobia as it clashes with Comic-Con and my work, so I won't be doing that, but I think I experienced enough there. Anyway, this video has gone on for long enough, almost 15 minutes. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video, I really appreciate it. Also following me on all my social networking sites, and subscribe to my vlogging channel. Up next, hopefully I've got a Uyatsu box to unbox, and a stream to do tonight. So until next time, see you guys.